here for Minorly Important. We are live right now. We're doing a little test run for tomorrow, our live stream at the APHL playoffs. Colin, are you excited about that?
Super excited. I'm very excited to get with both teams and see how they plan to face off against each other. So maybe we can get some game plans in there too. Maybe we can help
Eh.
out. Maybe we can help out Florida a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But right now, man, the G League is going on. G League Finals Game 2. If Asakola wins tonight, they are the G League champions. So we're gonna take a little look into that. As Colin's got the bracket there. We talked about that on the episode that dropped on Monday. However, I do want to note that we were right. We did say Asakola and the Kings. So there we go. All right, Colin. Who do you think? Who do you think takes it tonight?
I want to see Stockton take it because I want a game three.
Yeah, I would too. I would like to see it. Um, I don't know if it's going to happen, but you know, I would like to see it too. I'd like
Yep,
to see it push one more game.
yep. And right now,
Uh,
Osceola is beating Stockton 16-13. So in the
yeah,
first quarter, so that game just started. So we'll see how it ends up tomorrow.
right. No, but right now, it looks like it might be a close battle tonight. I'm hoping for a close battle. I know it Oscola won by 11 last game, as you were just pointing out, but I do think that it should be close.
It's gonna be very close. That's for sure. Like
Yep.
it always comes down to that last game when, especially if they're both number one seeds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. What's crazy is they both have the same record. Clearly, Asakola had that had the home court advantage, so
Yep,
they won there.
yep.
But I still think that Stockton. I mean, clearly Stockton. It was good. It is a good season. They were both very even, but I'm just excited to see how this plays out. We clearly aren't going to live stream it here for you, but we thought we'd hop on tonight and talk a little bit about it.
Yep.
I do think Stockton has the ability uh, to hold them off tonight, but I also wouldn't be surprised tonight if Asakola closes it.
Yeah, no, for sure, because they have the All Star Matt McClung, um, that they got to watch out for. So
Oh,
yeah,
McClung is crazy. Um, did I see the Eastern Conference Finals? I think he dropped some like another career high in points or something like that. I don't
dude's gonna
know.
dude's gonna be in the NBA next year. I
Uh,
have a
I
feeling.
yeah, I can't imagine he wouldn't be. But man, I'm excited to see this going on. It's gonna be a uh, great end of the season.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yep. Let's hope
Uh,
our Noblesville so and so's can get there next year too.
oh, I'd love that. I'm excited to tour that arena.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
but I see that the first off, the Indy Fuel are making a surge.
Yes, they beat the Comets the other night.
I think they're going to. I think, unlike our earlier prediction of Kalamazoo, I think uh, Indy is going to take that four slot.
Yeah,
Um,
I really wanted to see Kalamazoo come back,
yeah,
but I don't think it's gonna happen.
yeah,
Let's look at that, shall we?
yeah. Let's take.
In the Central, obviously the Toledo Walleye have won the division.
Yeah, I mean that's clear.
Yep.
Um, I have the Comets secured the two seed yet? I can't imagine that they haven't.
If they secure the second seed, then that's good for us because right now our first game's gonna come again, or the first round of the playoffs. They have us playing Iowa,
Right.
so it's gonna be two. So usually how the playoffs work, um, the first seed always takes on the fourth seed, and the second seed always takes on the third seed when it comes to playoffs.
Right.
So I want Indy to beat Toledo so we can have the 69 rivalry in the playoffs.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Which you were telling me that the Comets just shut out Toledo,
Yep.
correct? And that was
Yeah.
at home.
That was at home, so they shut him out 3-0. Connor Ungar had 24 saves, and then for some reason they started the new goalie from college. I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Day, which on his opening day of playing with the Comets had his first professional shutout in his first professional game, which was
Dang.
there's only a handful of Comets that have done that, and I think he's number 5, which he just made history his first game.
It's I'm eager to see him in the playoffs, and the cool thing is because he's in Fort Wayne, we're probably gonna get some close up. I haven't we don't have hard dates on when we'll be in the playoffs or at that game, but I do feel we will be at some, so we'll be able to bring you closer to the action for that.
I want to talk to that new goaltender, man, because I want to know what was going through his head on his first professional game, getting that shutout, which is absolutely crazy.
Yep. No, I am very excited about this, and this I'm excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow, as we keep talking about, again is a live stream. We will be live, much like we are tonight, and I cannot wait to be sitting there with Colin and Dylan and Ryan. We've got some guests that are coming out, and I'm just excited. I am very, very excited.
Maybe a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's what we're trying to iron out right now.
Yes. Yeah, so we're doing this live stream right now to help iron those out right now, and it seems to be going pretty smooth. There were some things we wanted to try, but didn't work. But I'm excited. It's going to be great either way, and we will be live again from Parkview Sport One Ice House tomorrow. So if you are watching this and it's tomorrow, Saturday, please subscribe so you get notified when we are live. We are planning on starting around 6:30.
Yep.
The first portion of this will be much like what you're seeing right now, where we are broadcasting live. We may broadcast during the game a little bit. Not quite sure. A lot of this is fluid, but a pregame show will be available, and I'm excited to hop on with all of you guys and get to see this channel grow. As Monday's episode was titled, "Here We Grow Again." This is going to be fun, and I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody to get to hop on. We want to see in the comments, even if you're not watching live right now, we want to see in the comments what you think. You are not what you think, but what you want to see live, what you want to see us bring to you. And if there's something that we can bring you, we'll do it.
We'll do it, depending on how hard it is. We'll do it.
Yeah, no, I am excited. Colin's excited. I know Dylan and Ryan are excited. But yeah, so a couple other things that I wanted to talk about, Colin. Did you see that the Indy Fuel are not the only occupants of the Fishers Event Center?
Yeah, I don't know who else is part of the Fishers Event Center. Who is it, Kevin?
It's the an arena football team is now part of that.
Yeah.
I forget the name. The Fishers Freight, I think, is the name of the team. I'm not positive. But we might might as well just add tonight that we are we're doing that. We're gonna be
You know what?
we're
I've
gonna
always
be covering
been
that.
waiting for Fort Wayne to come back with arena football, but it has never happened.
The Fort Wayne Freedom.
The Fort Wayne Freedom, baby.
Yeah.
Remember when they were trying to come back out with more arena football, and they were going to be called the Fort Wayne Firehawks?
Yeah.
It fell through, unfortunately.
Yep. So, but yeah, I am super glad that Colin, you and I got to hop on tonight. What's the score right now? What are we looking like in the G League?
G League, let me share it here. I kind of closed it out because I thought we were.
Oh, you're good.
Asacola 28, Stockton 30. So it's going to be a close game all the way through.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Yep. I guarantee it. This is
Um,
gonna be good.
if you guys have not heard yet, Brett Brochu is back for the Fort Wayne Comets today.
Oh, buddy.
So we have
Oh, buddy.
the stud day. We have the up and comer Connor Ungar, and then we have our starter Brett Brochu.
Heck yeah, let's go.
So,
Let's
the playoffs.
go.
Until they release the playoff roster. So I guarantee they're going to keep one of those goalies as an e-bug, which is probably going to be Day. And then the backup's going to be Ungar, and then the starter's going to be Brochu. Guaranteed.
Yep. No, but let's go. Drop a line in the comments if you think the Comets are going to win the Kelly Cup. They seem to be just loading that roster up right now. I know I've said before that I'm not quite sure if they will, but I'm starting to rethink that statement. I still think it's going to be hard. Carolina or the Florida Everblades are going to be the ones that are. That's going to be hard.
Yeah.
To beat those two teams, but the way the
Comets are playing, it's going to be a tough race for that division, because I think the Comets, in order to get farther and to make it farther into the playoffs, we're going to have to get through Toledo. We're going to have to get through Toledo.
I'm with you. I'm hoping Indy gets that 4 seed and then takes out Toledo. Not just because of the Fort Wayne-Toledo rivalry, but I'd love to see the 69 rivalry get to play in the playoffs.
Yes. And it's never happened.
Right, no. The way it's pairing out, if Fort Wayne makes it to the second round, I mean, and the Iowa Heartlanders are nobody to just bat an eye at. Right. They're the 3 seed in the Central for a reason. Yes. And I still think part of the reason that these that the wins and losses in the Central are not as high as some of the others is because of the fact that they fight each other all the time, like that they're battling each other day in and day out. But I am very much excited. I am very much happy that that we're gonna bring you that. We get to zoom in on the Central really close, and I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, dude. This is probably gonna be the most exciting playoffs we've seen in a while. Ever since they made it to the conference finals back in 2018.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. The COVID playoffs didn't really. The year COVID, like the 2020 playoffs, didn't really hit as hard as, a full season of playoff hockey. You know what I mean? Like we go through a full 72 games, and then we're in the playoffs. So I mean, it's going to be different. And the Comets didn't even make the playoffs last year. So that's another reason I'm excited.
The Comets didn't make the playoffs. So right now that the Comets are, as Colin had just showed, it was the Toledo Walleye are in first, the Fort Wayne Comets are in second, the Iowa Heartlanders are in third, and right now the Indy Fuel are in fourth.
Yep.
Indy would play Toledo and Fort Wayne would play Iowa there. So that is what it's looking like. I think somebody in the comments asked us where they are now. I'm thinking that's what they meant by that. But that should be a very interesting playoff there in the Central.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy because the Stingray and the Everblades are in the same division, and that is going to be a 1-2 bat. Like I can't imagine anybody else from that. Although I don't know, the Solar Bears are there, and then who's third in that division right now?
Let me pull it up again. I'll just tell you actually.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
So the state of Florida and South Carolina, are all right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much the whole state of Florida, and you got South Carolina.
Yep. Too bad Savannah didn't sneak their way in there.
Yeah. It is what it is, though. So in the South, all 4 positions are locked. In the North, Troyes Rivieras Lions, first seed. They won the division. Norfolk got the 2nd seed. Wheeling got the 3rd seed. we're still waiting on that last fourth seed between Worcester and Reading. We got 2 more games to go between those 2 teams to see where they lock in. So
Yeah. But
it's a close race here in the ECHL
it,
this year, and we're glad we could bring it straight to you.
oh yeah, yep. And like I said, it'll be zoomed in on the central there, but we will cover all of it, much like we've covered the NBA G League, and like we're still talking about the fact that Stockton and Asacola are playing right now. That is a very, very close battle. Colin, what's the score right now? Do you have that in front of you?
Yeah, let me refresh.
All good.
32-41. Asacola 32, Stockton 41. So Stockton pulled
So
away.
Stockton is holding them off right now. We could
Yep.
have a game 3, and I'm sure tomorrow on the live stream we'll cover this a little bit, even though it'll be mostly APHL hockey.
Yep.
But we are very excited and very thankful for you guys, the fans. I know tonight was not planned. Colin and I hopped on, and we were the last two in our discussion, and we decided to hop on and test some things out, and be with you guys, the fans, tonight, and kind of we realized that we may not get to cover game 2 before it happens, so we wanted to cover game 2 as it was happening. And Colin, before we hang up here and close out this live stream, who do you have winning? Well, who do you have winning tonight in game 2?
Asacola.
You think Asacola is gonna?
Dude, I want to see the game 3. I'm a fan of. I am the biggest fan of playoff games that go the full length.
Oh, I love
the
it.
full amount of games.
The best term in all of sports is game 7.
Yes. In any sports.
Yep.
Basketball,
And then
hockey,
all right.
anything.
And since we covered the ECHL tonight, who do you think will be playing for the Kelly Cup?
Who will be playing from the Kelly Cup? Oh, why you got to do this to me, man? In the North, I want to see Wheeling make it all the way.
You think Wheeling? You're
East.
gonna
in the East. I want to see Wheeling go. I want to see Wheeling go to the finals because they deserve it.
Okay? All right.
I'm a real softy at heart when it comes to these teams that have been really, really bad the past 5-6 years. Okay, so that's who I have in the East. In the West, I want to see Tahoe, or I want to see Daniel Diamond Hands Amesbury and the Kansas City Mavericks get a cup. I want to see Kansas City against Wheeling. I think that'd be cool.
All right. You heard it here from Colin. Those are his picks. I'm gonna probably go with the same thing Colin did as far as the G League tonight. I think Asacola pulls it off tonight. They've been red hot. Mac McClung is just not only can the man hop over cars, but he can shoot. Yes. And I am excited to see what's to come from him here in the future.
Yep.
Excited to we got to see him in Fort Wayne, didn't we?
Yeah, when he first got he was in college. I can't remember what college he went to, but he was freshly drafted that year. He got drafted.
That's right. And I mean,
he was still developing.
Yeah, and it's crazy. But and then in the ECHL, I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna go Carolina. No, I can't decide. I'm gonna go Florida. Until they prove to me that they're not. I'm gonna go Florida, and I think that's it's gonna be Florida.
Okay, but who do you have playing in the finals?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna be. No, I'm saying I think that's gonna be Florida. I would say from the West. If I'm not picking the Comets, I want to go Tahoe. I want to go Tahoe Night Monsters.
Yep. Shout out to the guy who who goes to Tahoe Night Monster games, and he sits next to the penalty box. And
Travie Chirps.
Yep, Travie Chirps.
Shout out Travie Chirps.
Those nice insults are so hilarious. I love it.
Yep.
Can't go wrong.
So if you're watching this, we want you on the pod.
Please.
Hop on the pod.
Please.
So
big fans.
Yep. All right. You drop a comment below. Who do you think is going to win tonight? And who you think will be playing for the Kelly Cup Finals. But in the meantime, it's getting kind of late. Colin, we got to get ready for tomorrow.
Yep.
Because we're bringing the show on the road. And it sounds like this is... what's one thing for the night? We always ask a closing question. We've always got to have a closing question.
Yep.
I'm not going to ask that. I'll ask that tomorrow during the live stream.
Good thing you thought.
I was going to ask you who you thought was going to win tomorrow, but we'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Live on air. Colin, what's one thing on a weekend that you like to do that is not recording our podcast?
Well, I like to hang out with my wife as much as I can because she works. She only has 2 days off a week, and it's Friday and Sunday. So I usually try to spend as much time with my wife as I can, and that's what I actually like to do on the weekends. So she's really into Sims and whatnot. So we kind of, since I have a laptop, we get to play games together sometimes too when she's in the mood. So that's always nice.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. That is awesome. But all right, well, I think for tonight,
Kevin, what about you? You got to
answer. Well, I enjoy spending time with my wife. I keep forgetting. I'm sitting here just getting ready for tomorrow. My head is already in for tomorrow. But I'm gonna say hanging out with my wife. There's a lot of stuff we do together, but I will always just love chilling with her. My wife is my rock. I would not be half the man I am today without her. But I am so thankful for my wife, and getting to spend some time with her is probably my favorite thing to do.
Nice.
So
it should be every man's thing to do.
Yes.
But Kevin, before we get out of here, so what time tomorrow? Who are they playing?
Tomorrow, we are expecting to air around 6:30. Tomorrow around 6:30, live from Parkview Sport One Ice House, as the Iron City Forge take on the Summit City Distillers. We will be live. And hopefully without any hiccups or anything like that. But in the meantime, Colin, we're going to try this to make sure it works. I have everything queued up.
Okay.
Colin, what do we say?
This is minorly important, and we'll see you live from Sports One Ice House tomorrow.
And?
Go Distillers.
I'll finish it for him. Cue
Okay.
the music.
I forgot. Oh.
See you guys.
See you guys. I can't believe I forgot.